What's up guys, welcome back to yet another video. So OnePlus Pad Go 2 have got the first massive update which includes some new features. Some of them which they have mentioned in the changelogs are not present, and one of them they haven't mentioned in the changelog but that have been added. So in this video let's talk about all the features what OnePlus adds with the latest update of OxygenOS 16 for OnePlus Pad Go 2. But before that guys, if you find the content useful to you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribe. So here I have my OnePlus Pad Go 2. If I go to settings under about section, you can see now the device is running OxygenOS 16.0.2 and the version is .402. It comes with 1st December 2025 security patch. I received an OT update on my device and the update size was above 1GB. And if you take a look at the changelogs, here they have mentioned all the changes what this update brings on the table. And guys, if you haven't watched the review of OnePlus Pad Go 2, make sure to watch it out. Link can be found in the description. Now let's talk about all the changes what they have done one by one. If you see the first change which says you can now launch storage cleanup tool directly from the smart sidebar for easier storage cleanup. But one thing guys, on this device, I mean the OnePlus Pad Go 2, we don't have the phone manager application, and that storage cleanup feature comes with that particular application. Even I did not notice initially when I did the review, but after getting this update, when I checked for the application, that application is not present here, and due to which we won't be having that feature in the smart sidebar. If I tap on edit, you can see there is no feature called storage cleaner. So this is wrongly mentioned by OnePlus. After that, they say they have improved the logic of ending summaries and subtitles by automatically ending them when there is no sound input in certain period. So guys, this one, last time the same update we received on OnePlus 15, and there also I did test out, but it wasn't working. And same thing goes on this device also. You can see I have screen recording at somewhere over here. I stopped talking and the audio recording did not stop automatically. I'm exactly not sure how does it work. If you guys are aware, do let me know in the comment section below. After that, they have done some changes in the Photos application, which says now you can use automatic straightening tool when cropping and rotating portraits and architectural photos in the Photos app. So here we have one photo. If I tap on edit, tap on crop, you'll see there's a new tab called auto. So based on the photo, it will automatically straighten the photo if it is required. On this photo, straightening is not required, so I'll select another photo. After changing the photo, you can see a difference. If I tap on auto, there's slight straightening which was required and that have been done. You still get the options to manually straighten. After that, in the Photos application, a video editor also have been added. So let me select this video. So here we have video. If I tap on edit, you can see we have all the options, like you can add multi-clips, you can split, add music, trim, add text if you want, and also can do adjustment. Later on there are few frame options and also filter options have been added. So a good add-on for creators who do editing on the go. But here on this device you can maximum export 4K 30 FPS video. And after that, in the Photos application, they say the filter in the Photos app now supports motion photos, screenshot and screen recording, and edited options. So if I'm not wrong, this was already there on the previous update. After that, they have done some improvements related to partial screenshot. So basically I did not notice any kind of changes. Some system level improvements might have been done. And at last, you can now also edit the photos directly in the private space application. I mean private save, sorry. So if you go to private save, and if you have any photo or video here, you can edit those photos directly from here itself without unlocking them. So here I have a photo. If I tap on it, you can see without unlocking, we do have an edit option. And one feature which they haven't mentioned in the changelogs, and that's the new add-on of Content Portal. So in the accessibility, you'll find this option called Content Portal. For the custom services, you can select manually, where you have option to add 5 applications. But I don't recommend that doing, because based on what you are trying to share, the applications will automatically appear. So for example, if I long press on this photo and bring it down, you can see that colorful wave towards the bottom side. And if I bring this photo over here, I'll have all the applications where I can share this particular photo. And this is not only limited to photos, you can also share text just by using this drag and drop gesture. So guys, these are all the changes what you will see on OxygenOS 16.0.2 for your OnePlus Pad Go 2. If you guys have any kind of questions, let me know in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.